Julian, good to see you. Thanks so much for your time.
Welcome.
Pleasure to be here.
Yeah.
Fresh off a Golden Globe nomination. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, so great. I love this. I had so much fun with this. Nick, I wanted to start with you. There's a lot of elements that I enjoy about the Wallace and Gromit universe, but specifically, one of the things that you can kind of see it a lot with, Gromit, but with Feathers McGraw in this one is characters say nothing at all, but at the same time, they're saying so much. So I'm wondering if you could talk a little bit about maintaining that kind of element throughout the Wallace and Gromit series specifically.
Oh yeah, well you've touched on a key thing there. It's yeah. I mean, it's in a way those two characters are the most difficult to achieve, and we have such an amazingly adept group of animators that work for us at achieving this. But it takes a lot of. I mean, Gromit at least has his eyebrow. That's been with us throughout all the films. And it makes him, as it makes him intelligent and sensitive and everything, more human. Feathers McGraw kind of is the same issue in terms of difficult to animate, but the opposite. He has no expression at all. And since that was established in The Wrong Trousers, we've kept very much trying to keep very online with all that and not deviating, keeping that sense of mystery and that screen presence that was established back then to really maintain that in a bigger story. That's been a challenge to keep on those tracks. And
Absolutely.
A blink is something we discussed for an hour, whether we should do that or not, whether it gives away too much of what he's thinking or
I mean, you both created, I think, one of the most lovable villains of all time with Feathers McGraw. He just turns around. There's like no expression.
Yeah.
and Merlin, I kind of wanted to add to that a little bit. I wanted to know, because one other thing I loved is the commentary about technology and technological advancements in this film. And I find it interesting with, Wallace being an inventor and everything. What was that like, kind of seeing that and making that kind of come to life, so to speak, like having all that in the scripts and then seeing that come to life, the technological commentary in this film?
Yeah, well, it's at the heart of the story, really, and it's on many levels. With Wallace and Gromit, technology, Wallace's latest invention, is a wedge between them. And Wallace is addicted to technology, much like we are. I'm the same as anyone. I've got a smartphone and I'm always on it, probably more than I should be. And Wallace kind of has his fixation isn't with modern technology, it's with his own technology. And we look at how that gets in the way of their relationship, and in a very Wallace and Gromit way. But also in the broader context of us in the real world, we're just sort of gently, in a Wallace and Gromit way, we're not saying tech is good or tech is bad. It's with us. We got to live with it. So what is the balance? What is too much? What's not enough? And also, who is in control of it? That's at the heart of the story as well. So
Absolutely. And Nick, before I forget, before I run out of time, I just wanted to also say, being someone that grew up with the Wallace and Gromit films, I just want to say, having kind of tough times, at school sometimes and everything, having films like the Wallace and Gromit films there for you at times where, it really turned things around really helped. So in that regard, quickly, Nick, I just wanted to say thank you.
That's amazing. Thank you. That's nice of you to say so. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say that. And then so much happens before you go to official camera and do all the things you do with Wallace and Gromit. So many things, so many discussions and everything. So super quickly, I wanted to hear from Nick and then Merlin. Does it feel like one big journey from a storytelling perspective, or does it feel like two journeys before filming Wallace and Gromit and after filming Wallace and Gromit? Then, what does that feel like for you?
Well, it is very much one big journey, I would say, and it began. It began years ago. When you start coming up with ideas and working on the script, and then the storyboards, and then the filming, the design of everything. Great teams involved.
It's not so cut and dried, is it? It's a constant evolution. So I think that's what helps it feel like one thing.
Slowly bringing it to reality on different levels. And then the music, and then the edit, and it's in a way it's constantly exciting but totally absorbing, and it totally is demanding.
And certainly for us as the directors, it does feel like one process, even though we work with very different specific teams through the filmmaking process.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I can't wait for people to see Wallace and Gromit Vengeance Most Foul in the new year. It was an honor and privilege to speak with both of you. Congrats again on the Golden Globe nomination. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Great.
Thanks.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.